Everyone keeps telling me how my story is supposed to go.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, do you see the road? I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size. Whenever the smoke clear out of my face and my picture perfect, and do I look fine?
Nah, I'ma do my own thing.
Look in my eyes, tell me your tale, do you see the road? I'm out to my soul, and tell me the size. Whenever the...
Are you ready to be entertained? Let's get into another reaction of Sons of Anarchy. This is season 1, episode 2, y'all. Let's jump right into it with no delay. You want to see this full reaction? The links are down below. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button, share, and comment. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Sons of Anarchy and find out exactly what the show has got to give.
Hey! At the good shit.
There we go, boys.
Oh, these muffins are great.
With hash in them?
Ain't know my rule, no bud before 9 a.m.
Spoke to Leroy, and he is giddy about his new assault rifles. Spend it wisely, boys. Might be a while before we see any more gun green.
Got an update from my city hall snitch. Looks like Hale's got a warrant to search our warehouse.
Oh!
You're a little outside your jurisdiction, aren't you, Hale?
Something blows up this close to your town, it would be bad law enforcement not to look into it. Rodrigo Carpio.
No, who's that?
Found him in the debris basin. Bluebird Supply business card in his wallet. Bluebird Warehouse is part of my murder investigation. That's a warrant.
Hey, I'm sorry about last night. Should have had that place level before the mines ever got there.
Hadn't hit that warehouse, we never would have known about the Nord mine hookup.
Gonna go see the kid later.
Yeah, I'll be there. And I still want to do that dinner.
So he knows his mom is dating him?
Did he say anything about what he found in storage?
Doesn't matter. That was Unsa. Got a protection run tonight.
I gotta tell you something, man. I mean, it could be bad. Those 2 dead Mexicans in the warehouse hall, I was hitting them.
Tell me one of them doesn't have a belly full of ticker juice.
Fred, they both do.
You did time, shithead. You were in the DNA database. Forensics team gets a hold of those bodies.
I'll go pull them out of there.
Hale's gonna be watching that warehouse day and night.
Maybe someone can sneak me in, you know? I'll gut them. I'll flush their bellies with bleach. No DNA.
What kind of nasty shit did your mama do to you?
Right!
There's enough ammo in here to give Halliburton a hard on.
Are they gonna find a body? Oh!
With ATA on that forensic team. Mr. Bluebird just flew into a brand new cage. What were you thinking, brother?
I was thinking about getting my sucked twice.
All anybody can. CSU team tests those bodies. Ticks DNA, puts the gun factory at our doorstep.
The local case. County won't get involved. Hale just wind up borrowing a crime scene unit from Loda.
Unce's just waiting for the clock to run out. That old boy's a lame duck.
Hale's not interested in friends. He thinks Charming's stuck in 1969.
Hale is a half-bred clerk with a Wyatt Earp complex.
He's tight with city council, and his old man's got deep political ties in Northern Cali. I mean, squad's his now. Be official in a few weeks. Doctor and my wife, they're making me step down. I'm sorry. This doesn't mean we can't keep our business arrangement. Got Blu-rays and iPods heading down to San Jose. Keep your eyes open on this one.
I'll make sure they get where they're going.
I think that guy's got screwed.
You doing, Jax? Heard about Winnie and the baby, I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Saw that warehouse that burned down.
Outside your jurisdiction, ain't it?
Oh?
You ever hear of a Bluebird Supply Company? Whole area was littered with casings and gun parts. That warehouse was a weapons depot. Chief Unser's retiring at the end of this month. I'll be stepping into those shoes. I'll not look the other way, Jax.
Oh?
Just a friendly heads up.
You look any way you want, Chief.
Okay. Chief.
Any permanent damage?
Can't know for sure, but everything so far points to full recovery. He'll be in the NICU for at least 2 or 3 months.
I'm sorry about last night. It was.
I really don't want to know.
You always hated it here.
I didn't hate Charming, Jack. Me in it at the time.
Yeah.
We're taking her through sedated detox. She'll be out for a couple days. Are you together?
No, I filed over a year ago. Didn't work out too well.
I noticed.
Well, looks like one good thing came out of it.
It's good to have you back.
He is so cute. He's mine, lady. Oh, wow, that's him.
I'm gonna need the truck.
Why can't you take the wagon?
We're 3 months behind. I gotta lock it in the garage, though. They'll repo it while I'm at work.
I don't know how to get in front of this shit. We're getting buried here, Donna.
We're gonna make it through this, baby. I promise.
I've been there.
Yeah.
When you're so behind debt, it's like the worst feeling.
You're gonna repo it. I hate doing
You're
this.
gonna ask me for money. I can't help you. Look, I'm sorry, son.
That's all right.
Clay was making a protection run tonight for Unser. To ride along, scare off the bad guys. Huh?
Look at my Clay's shit list.
You quit whining. Grow it and take care of your business.
I didn't know what to say. How about the store burned down? They missed the fire sale.
Lodi forensic team will be here first thing in the morning.
Gonna stop that Lodi forensics team and get into our warehouse.
It's not a good time to kill
It's never a good time. We're talking about protect and tick here.
We hit the projects, we find ourselves a scumbag.
We should just do that and we'll dump the bodies in Lodi. It buys us some time.
What if I could do this without spilling blood? Brains before bullets, right? All we need for murder are bodies and a crime scene.
The cemetery guy? Cash for cadavers.
Blake, important thing is to keep your DNA out of the petri dish. Protect the club.
We'll do it your way, VP. All right. Don't make me regret this.
They really cremate bodies here?
Yeah, well, you do.
Need a favor, Skeeter.
Christ, man, now's not a good time.
Need 2 bodies. Fresh.
You serious?
Sure, you took a beat in the Golden Gate this weekend.
No, I stopped the ponies, man. Something you might be able to get for me?
What's that?
Emily Duncan. I've been trying to push up on that for a long time.
You want to hook up with the Crow Eater? I'll make it happen.
Well, you mean that we gotta dig it up?
You say anything about we?
I like this guy. He's like a psycho.
So wrong.
Hey, Dobby, here, I got your tamale.
I never should have led you to their gun warehouse. I knew that stealing those M4s was a bad move.
Insurance covers the warehouse.
And Clay's guys recognize Whistler. They're gonna come at me. Hard.
Let the asshole sweat. Spend a little doom about what they saw. We'll learn from their next move. We gain the gun, SAMCRO keeps feeding my competition. I get the gas, I cross the Niners.
The only reason that I'm at this table is because I need muscle.
Give you some guys to watch your back in case they retaliate. But we gotta let this shit settle down before we make our next move. We'll both get what we want.
It's my goddamn Suburban.
Up the old muck-up. It's 130 pounds, a cock ride, and you gotta get it.
Chip said you were looking for me. I'm Emily.
I need you to do a favor for the club, Emily.
Really? Sure.
You know Skeeter, right?
Yeah, that guy's been trying to get my pants since high school.
I need you to let him in. But we need Skeeter to do us a good deed. And the only thing he wants in return is the hand of beautiful Emily Duncan.
I'm not some whore.
Come on. I need you, Emily.
Ooh, Emily, not right now. He doesn't need you right now, girl.
You do me, I do him.
Fair enough. I'm all about the service, darling.
He's still digging.
Not only do you stink, but you're a fat bastard, too.
well,
the zombie bacon. Really bad karma, you know, digging up a grave, man.
Nah, as long as it's not your grave, karma's just fine. These guys stink.
We'll leave Darby some good, dead Mexican stench. Shit! Asshole! You didn't spill my beer!
Abel seems better. Stronger.
Both he and his mom escaped death in the same night.
Yeah. Something on your mind?
Something weighing on yours? But I talked to her after that baby was born. She was crushed. Now somebody else popped her with that needle. Or at the very least gave her the loaded gun.
Guess you think I'm that somebody?
And we'll see what Wendy says when she comes out of detox. Or maybe I'll bounce my theory off of Jack's. See where he lands on it.
That's how you're gonna win back his heart. Accusing his mother of trying to murder his ex-wife. Why'd you come back to Charming?
Because of the job.
Which one? Doctor or detective?
Everything comes around, Jim, and no one is untouchable.
Ooh.
You wanna touch me, sweetheart?
I love this.
Oh, shit.
Ah, shit.
Run those bogus plates, they can search that SUV from top to bottom.
Lodi's got a sky team. We'll never get away knowing this piece of shit.
Put the gun away.
Jesus Christ! Hey! Hey! Hey, boys! Get him! Get in!
Oh, damn. go.
Haven't had a chance to talk to you much since you got out of the joint.
Takes a while to adjust.
Yeah.
I think it was easier for her when I was inside. She knew what to do then.
Sometimes the people we love just don't know the right move. Crippled by all the shit they're afraid of. How about you, Oak? You pissed? Start doubting the choices they made, the right and wrong of it all.
I got no resentments.
I just got a heads up about a hijack zone.
Where?
Coleman off-ramp.
You guys know where the hell you're going?
You sound like my wife.
Little more? Whoa! Someone call Greenpeace. They're saving a Mexican whale.
You think that?
Make it look real. You ain't icing a cake, prospect. Let's go.
I can move this whole load for you in 2 days.
Good.
50-50.
Throw me 10%. It's my little gift to you. You and some of the other crews would be a little patient. Give us some time to get on our feet.
They don't do any big gun business with anyone except the Sons.
Thanks, Jimmy. Is that
Take a fall off the truck, boys.
Supposed to protect the cargo.
Chief Unson needed a wake-up call. You wanted in, right?
Yeah, I did.
The douchebag that cut us off.
Oh, shit.
A very long night, brother.
Come on. Won't take long. Pass me one of those Hostess thumb dips.
What are you doing?
Don't ever cut me off with that shithead.
Why don't you come at me now, asshole?
You okay, Jackie boy?
What the hell happened out there? O'Brien Electronics is my biggest account. What are you doing, Clay?
Just keeping a good cop on the job is all. For another 6 months. You let us rebuild.
If I say no?
Well, I'll make sure every truck leaves this yard hits a roadblock.
This is how you treat an old friend.
Nah. That's how I treat an old cop.
We can't take your checks anymore. The last two bounced.
Oh.
What's this?
Rest of your groceries.
I hope he's out now. We don't need any more charity.
It was never charity, Donna. It's what we do. Your family. Lose your man, kids lose their dad. You get pissed off. But SAMCRO is not the enemy. It's the glue. Gotta stop fighting us, Donna. You need us.
You have no idea what I need.
Seems like you need money.
We're having a little family dinner tonight. You and Hope should come. My Martha Stewart's wearing real thin.
Why'd you pull my detail off the warehouse?
I was paying overtime for 6 unis to sit on a 20. That's not even in our jurisdiction. Not stepping down yet. Gave city council a heads up. I'll be keeping the badge for another 6 months.
You've always been in SAMCRO's pocket.
One more wrong thing comes out of your mouth and I'll rip that badge off your puffed out chest.
Got him.
That boy needs a hot shave.
So do I. The life and death of SAMCRO.
We all had our problems with authority, but none of us were sociopaths to give up the safety that society provides. Blood and bullets are the rule of law. Violence is inevitable.
Oh.
I hope they look better than this when they blew you.
A little.
Oh my god.
They're having a sale on toiletries. I picked you up some things. What's your dad's stuff you found in storage?
Pictures, a few Harley manuals, bunch of nom shit.
80s hair. How hot was I?
She's being nosy.
Said you read something?
A few journal entries, nothing much.
I'd love to read it.
Don't let her.
Your father, he was a real good writer.
Jack, what do they want?
Custom job.
I would not let my mom stay in my room. Wow. There he is. Sheesh.
Spencer's not retiring. What did you do? Threaten to rape his daughter?
Maybe the old man's not ready for the gold watch.
There were 2 dead women in the utility hatch before my guys got pulled off. They're gone.
Been napping.
Cruise around here like heroes. And you and I know the truth. You're white trash thugs holding on to a dying dream.
Excuse me?
SAMCRO is just an ugly memory in the history of Germany.
You go get rid of those bodies.
Yeah,
You know any Bible passages about lost seamen?
May the ray of sunshine warm your souls. It's fun.
Through the backyard we go walking. The only boy who could ever teach me
was the son of a preacher man.
When he started
They look miserable.
coming to ever teach me.
Was the son of a preacher man. Was the son of a preacher. I love corn. Was the son of a preacher man. Well. So yes. Another episode down. This episode really did give us blood, guts, and glory. That's the only thing I can like summarize this. And it wasn't that like gory and bloody. I don't know. It's just like the whole digging up the dead bodies, the guy coming out the grave, that big, and all the and then I was like, I was thinking about it when they were like, oh, we're gonna plant these 2 dead bodies. I was like, well, how is that gonna? Because the bodies should be embalmed. Why was the Mexican guy in his boxers? Listen, I digress. But I was like, they're gonna be embalmed. So they had the packets of blood and mercifully threw it all over the place. Out of control. You saw them do the thing with the cop, knock the holes in the tire. The cops fire it. Like, it's just, this show is a good show. And there's a lot of things going on. I think with this show, it's gonna, I bet you money, how many episodes are in the first season? There's 13 episodes in this first season. I bet you by episode 6, I'm gonna finally understand everything that's going on. There's obviously the Sons of Anarchy, the Nazis, the Mexicans, and the Blacks. Those are our moving parts. Those are our pretty much main characters, and I'm assuming we're focusing all around these guys, these main groups. So it seems like the Blacks are working with the Sons of Anarchy, while the Nazis are working with the Mexicans the Mexicans want to hurt the Blacks, and the Nazis want to take out the Sons of Anarchy. But now the Sons of Anarchy know that the Nazis are working with the Mexicans. And so there's that. So I guess we're gonna, I think I'm correct. Am I correct? Am I correct, y'all? Lord, I just spilled my drink all over the place. And I will not edit this out. That's how excited I get. I just bought, for some reason, I have a big gaming desk, okay? For all of my recording. For some reason, I always make like these little energy drinks, natural energy drinks, or have coffee. And I don't know, this desk is pretty big. And for some reason, I will always knock over a drink or something when it's open. I get into these stories. My arms are super long. I might as well be in the Fantastic Four as the main father, the stretch one. And I'm knocking everything down, guys. It's just getting ridiculous at this point. Back to the show. You guys did say one thing and 2 things for certain was the music is really good. And honey, when they gave us Son of a Preacher Man, yeah, when they gave us that, that tune wasn't in that song. But when they gave us Son of a Preacher Man, I felt like I was in church, honey. I was praising the Lord. It was really good. And then also that song went perfectly with what we were watching, where we saw Opie and his miserable family. Like his family looks so miserable. Like the children are pissed. The mother can't afford groceries. And I understand them trying so hard to be good and try to do things the good way, but it's just not working. And for them. And so they need to dip to the slide into corruption for them. Certain things work for certain people. And I think Opie is gonna need to get back into the Sons of Anarchy gang and try to do what he has to do. And now that we know, and one thing I know and 2 things for certain, there's a lot of things, 1 thing I know, but 2 things for certain. His father, Opie's father, with the thing in his nose, the first episode where I did meet him and he was telling Jax, like, we always got your back, he actually almost made me tear. And then in this episode, I still really liked him. Like, I think, believe it or not, besides Jax, that's my baby daddy in this show. I have a lot of baby daddies. I'm just letting you guys know. So in this show, Jax is my baby daddy. Jax thinks he got this lady pregnant, but it's me. But somebody is typing ferociously down below. What am I watching? You are screwing up my show. Rainbow flag. We remix everything around here. Oops. But what I was gonna say was, besides he's my baby daddy, and besides that, what else was I gonna say? I actually forgot. I know when I'm editing this, I'm going to remember. But yeah, Opie's gonna need to get into the drug things, and handle that. Jax's mother, is her name Gemma? I actually really like her. At first, the first episode, I was like, is she gonna be like our main villain? And I feel like in this episode, she's just being more solidified where she's taking care of all like the women in the show thus far, and she's trying to hold everything down or fight them or whatever in case in scenario is. For the women, it seems like she's trying to let them know she's the queen bee. Bzzz, and everybody needs to fall into place. And she's coming with a lot of resilience. And it seems like everybody hates her. Or out of this, everybody who's not in the club seems like they like literally despise her. So there's that. And then now I know that Gemma, Jax's mother, I think that's her name, she's married to that guy, Clay. And I thought in the first episode when I saw Clay kissing her or whatever, I was like, oh my God, is this like a secret love affair? Now Jax knows that Clay was his dad's best friend, right? Because then the mother burnt the photo. She was looking so desperately hard to find out what Jax was reading and only found a photo. And then she burnt it. I'm assuming that that's not to hide it from Jax, but just to burn the memory of her late husband, I'm assuming, possibly. Anyways, what would I give this episode? I think I would give it an 8. That scene in the bodega or gas station, whatever it was, and the guy took the axe and knocked the other one out was insane. I really did like this episode, and I really can't wait till we continue on the journey with this show. Thank you guys so much for being here. While you're here, please check out all my other reactions. And until next time, I'm off this.
You gotta choose a side. You gotta do what's right. Look, I ain't got no time to be hanging around. Nobody trying to figure out if they good or evil. I'm fighting the crime, saving your lives one at a time. I'm killing the rhymes. I do it for the people. I'm Peter Parker running through the 6 with a bag full of